What's up, VC? What's up, vinyl community? It's Dan hanging out with you. Dan's Vinyl Channel. Okay, so here's normally in the video where I'd be like, I know it's been 6 months since I blah, 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 and I haven't made a video, so I don't think it's been 6 months, but, it's been a while. I've been AWOL for a while. I've just been busy. A lot of things going on. Pandemic and jobs and all kinds of stuff happening. A lot of changes going on in my life. Plus, got this whole pandemic thing going on. Hasn't been necessarily awesome time, but it's things are tough all over. And this video is five Steves for Steve. And when I'm talking about Steve, you guys probably already know Steve Carlson. And I'm going to link his GoFundMe page down below. I got a little channel here. It's not much, but if you guys are part of the VC and you haven't given to Steve yet, the GoFundMe's below. If you can spare it. If not, man, it's a hard time for everybody right now. It's everything is rough. This pandemic is it's been tough on us all, and to add that insult to injury, Steve has lost a lot of his collection. I'm not sure of the actual damages. There's some pictures in the GoFundMe below, and you can kind of see what's going on there. So I believe that Steve at Value Vinyl is doing the GoFundMe, and there's some information on there. So check the information below. But my friend Cosmic Brian over at Cosmic Vinyl has decided to do this five Steves for Steve, and I think that Beth at B-Side had started it. So with no further ado, we're just going to do five Steves for Steve, and links below. If you can help, great. If not, hey, times are tough all over, guys. So we're just going to do five Steves, man. We're just going to roll through some Steves in music. In my collection, just kind of five random Steves. There's a lot of Steves out there. So by the time I'm done doing this video, Steve is going to sound weird. It's because, you say a name over and over again, it gets weird. But yeah, it's a Sunday morning. It's an early Sunday morning. Sun's just kind of coming up. And never a perfect time to do a Steve Carlson video than on a Sunday morning, is there, folks? All right, so for our friend Steve Carlson, let's start dropping some Steve bombs. All right, so Steve bomb. I've got two little Steves, so let's go with this one. Little Stevie Wonder. Yeah, this is Intervisions. I want to say this is 1973. I'm pretty sure. I bought this at the. I bought this at a record show in St. Louis the second to last time I went record digging back on March 1st. So yeah, I got this. This is a Spain pressing of this. You always find some interesting kind of pressings at these things. If you see $5 there, I gave $3 for it. It was in a $3 kind of thing. Well, yeah, not bad. Not a bad deal at all. And yeah. Stevie Wonder, little Stevie. So there's a Steve for you. And let me see here. Here's a Steve. It's one of my favorite Steves. I was going to show Blind Faith, but I thought I'd show Back in the High Life because Steve Carlson, that's where you're going to be, buddy. Back in the High Life again. Guarantee you, man. It's going to happen. You got a lot of prayer going on, man. You got a lot of prayer going your way, and I do believe in prayer, man. And, you're going to be back up and running, dude. Back in the High Life again. Steve Winwood for Steve there. Back in the High Life. It's a great record. It's a great sounding record, too. This also has Higher Love on it. And the album cuts on this are just great. So you kind of can't go wrong with 80s Stevie Wonder. Or Steve Winwood. So, let me get some more coffee here. That's definitely needed. All right. The next Steve. Steve Bartek from a band called Oingo Boingo with Danny Elfman. Yeah, he's a guitar player, and he's awesome. This is Oingo Boingo's album Good for Your Soul. And just some great artwork there. Ran across this pretty cheap in like it was one of those surprising finds that you get like at the flea market. You know, the big flea market or the big antique malls, and there's like these little stations that have records. This was in there. It's like a couple of bucks. It was really really strange. Oingo Boingo's Good for Your Soul. This has the song Who Do You Want to Be, which was on the Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. I remember on my PlayStation, I'd be jamming some Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, doing the school level, doing some kick flips and into manuals and all kinds of fun stuff. And yeah, you guys that know the Tony Hawk games. Anyway, this song, as soon as I heard it, it's like yeah, I knew this from somewhere. So yeah, Oingo Boingo, Good for Your Soul. Steve Bartek, the guitar player from there. Gonna go here to a band that I show just way too much of, and that is Japan. And this is Obscure Alternatives. This album came out in 1978. Not unlike their first album, which also came out in 1978. It's called Adolescent Sex. But David Sylvian, this is David Sylvian here. He's the most beautiful man in the world. I heard that somewhere. Somebody said that. And this guy right here is David Sylvian's brother, and his name is Steve Jansen. So I don't know who's got the wrong last name there. I didn't decide. I think it's probably Sylvian. But who knows? Maybe they just didn't want to appear as brothers, and their real last name is Sylvian. Real last name could be Jansen. I don't know. I didn't take time this morning to really get into it too much. But this is Obscure Alternatives. This is Japan's last album before... Whoa, and I'm out of focus. There we go. And this is their last album before they went, kind of in a disco direction with Song Life in Tokyo, and then kind of jumped into the synth pop, electronic pop kind of thing in the album Gentlemen Take Polaroids, or the album Quiet Life, and then into Gentlemen Take Polaroids, where they fully kind of embraced the change and went into the synth pop kind of genre. But great record here. Early Japan, some great stuff. Any Japan is great stuff, so if you ever see it. Last but not least, it is Memorial Day weekend, folks. And, got to talk about America, and little Steven Van Zandt of East Street Band. You know little Steven. Yeah. Born in the USA. We've been a dog that's been beat too much, man. I tell you, it doesn't get much more real than that. It's a great record. I know that it's. I know that's kind of it's been kind of a derivative album that's in everybody's collection, but man, I enjoy the hell out of that album. It's just it reminds me of the '80s. It reminds me. My mom had the tape. She had like an Aries K car, and she had the tape, and man, we wore that thing out. So anyway, there's my 5 Steves for Steve. So yeah, check the GoFundMe below, guys, and if you can, do a little something. You can donate anonymously on there. Just do a little something. Do what you can, and if you can't, maybe make a video. If you're in the vinyl community and you've watched Steve's videos, make a video. Do your 5 Steves. You can steal some of mine. I don't mind. But anyway, guys, that's about it for me. I got to start getting ready. I've got a lot to do today. So you guys take it easy. You guys be safe. Okay? Keep digging them records. You can dig some records now, but you can also dig your own records. And you guys know that I always give you a record. Okay? This is, I don't know if you guys know that, but I'm going to give you a record to listen to. So if you have this in your collection, if you have it, what is this right here? Oh, I found one. Oh yeah. If you guys have this in your collection, when's the last time you spun it? Europe's The Final Countdown. All right? Yeah. A lot of fun record. This is a fun record, man. This is a Memorial Day record. It's a Memorial Day weekend record. Final Countdown. Great stuff. Cherokee on here. Carrie. great record. Some Europe, the final countdown. If you got that, that's my challenge to you. Spin some Europe. So you guys take it easy. Keep digging them records. Steve, we love you, man. We know you bounce back, man. I know it hurts, dude. You will bounce back. I promise you. So you guys take it easy. Peace out. Be excellent to each other, folks. Okay? Everybody needs it. Especially right now. Okay? Bye, guys. Peace.